In a small village surrounded by lush fields, there lived a young boy named Ravi. He was the eldest of 3 siblings in a family that struggled to make ends meet. His father worked as a farmer, and his mother took care of the household. They lived in a modest, worn-out house, but it was filled with love and warmth. Despite their financial struggles, Ravi's parents believed in the value of education and encouraged him to attend school every day. Ravi woke up early each morning, just as the first rays of sunlight pierced through the trees. The morning air was often crisp, and the songs of birds filled the silence. He helped his mother with chores before getting ready for school. Ravi's clothes were often patched and faded, but he wore them with pride. His family could not afford new ones, but they kept his uniform clean and presentable. The family shared a simple breakfast, usually consisting of rice or bread, and sometimes just tea. They often had to make do with what little they had, but Ravi was grateful for each meal. He knew that his parents worked hard to provide for them, and he cherished their sacrifices. Despite the hardships, Ravi was determined to make the most of his education. At school, Ravi dreamed of a better future for himself and his family. He wanted to become someone who could change their circumstances. His parents had instilled in him the belief that education was the key to a brighter tomorrow. With each day, Ravi's determination grew stronger, fueled by the hope that one day things would be different. Every day, Ravi embarked on his journey to school with a sense of purpose. The path was long and winding, stretching for miles through fields and uneven terrain. He walked barefoot to preserve his only pair of shoes for special occasions. The journey was not easy, but Ravi enjoyed the walk. He used the time to think about his lessons and dream about his future. Ravi carried a worn-out satchel filled with borrowed books and a few tattered notebooks. His family could not afford new school supplies, but he did his best with what he had. His pencils were often reduced to stubs, and his erasers were mere remnants. Despite this, he never complained. Instead, he found ways to make them last as long as possible. Along the way, Ravi met other children from the village who were also heading to school. They shared stories and laughed, finding joy in each other's company. On rainy days, the path became muddy, and their feet would sink into the earth. But the children never let the weather dampen their spirits. They trudged on, helping each other along the way. The sight of the school building in the distance always filled Ravi with excitement. It was more than just a place for learning. It was a beacon of hope. The challenges of getting to school were small compared to the opportunities it offered. Ravi knew that each step he took was a step closer to his dreams. Ravi's passion for learning was evident in his eagerness to participate in class. Despite the challenges he faced, he never allowed them to hinder his education. He was a quick learner and always raised his hand to answer questions. His teachers noticed his enthusiasm and were impressed by his dedication. In class, Ravi absorbed every word his teachers said. He took notes diligently, scribbling in the margins of his notebooks. He cherished the knowledge he gained and often stayed back after school to ask questions or seek clarification. His teachers admired his commitment and often lent him extra books to read at home. Ravi's classmates looked up to him as a leader. They admired his determination and often asked for his help with their studies. Ravi was always willing to assist them, sharing his understanding and encouraging them to work hard. He believed that education was a gift that should be shared with others. Despite the difficulties, Ravi never lost his love for learning. Each lesson was a stepping stone towards his dreams. He knew that education was the tool he needed to carve a better future for himself and his family. His passion for knowledge fueled his perseverance, and he remained focused on his goals. After school, Ravi returned home to help his family. He assisted his father in the fields and his mother with household chores. Despite being tired from the day's activities, Ravi never complained. He understood the importance of contributing to the family's well-being. In the evenings, Ravi found time to study. He lit a small lamp and pored over his books, determined to excel in his exams. His dreams of becoming a doctor kept him motivated. He wanted to help others and make a difference in the world. This vision drove him to work harder each day. Despite the challenges, Ravi remained hopeful. He believed that hard work and determination could overcome any obstacle. His family's unwavering support and his teachers' encouragement filled him with confidence. He knew that his journey was just beginning, and he was ready to face whatever came his way. Ravi's story is a testament to the power of education and perseverance. His journey from a humble beginning to achieving his dreams inspires others to believe in themselves. It shows that with hard work, determination, and a love for learning, anyone can rise above their circumstances and achieve greatness. Education is not just a path to knowledge, but a bridge to a brighter future.